We are syncing 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. What is up, everyone? We are back with another Viva Pinata video. And in the last episode, I believe we got a Taffly Master Romancer Award, and we got a couple of Sweet Tooth residents. I believe we were also introduced to the Sour Maca Raccoon, and then we also turned 40% of our garden into a pond. Just hopefully we can get a chippopotamus to show up. What I think the plan is, if I want to get a chippopotamus, I might just make a new garden and then turn that into a water garden and just mail him to the garden instead of taking this garden, because that's going to be a whole lot of issue. But how are we all doing today? I apologize for not getting an episode up on Sunday. I was just swamped and completely forgot that I did not have an episode pre-recorded that day. So I do apologize for that. But, oh, cool, all our blackberries turned bad. Yay, so fun. Okay, let's see. I think we have enough for a donut to come in. Let's just break these. That was kind of a waste of money. What else can we do in this episode? We have our mushrooms over there ready for the Profitamol. So I'm not too stressed out about that. We have a Sweet Tooth. We get a Swanana. That'll be ready for future. That'll be ready for future sour pinatas to take care of. That's good. Something crying? Oh, the sheep's small. That was confusing. Let's see what we can do. Trees up. But let's see. We can do the Red Hot Master Romancer stuff. That would not be too difficult to do. Especially because I think we can, I don't like this many pinatas near it. Oh, that's why. That's why I didn't want to do that. Because I believe the large pinatas can catch on fire. So I'm going to sell that and just go buy a new one and place it somewhere else. Cost a lot. So we got the entire town filled out, which is pretty good.
Hello. Chocolate cash melting in your pocket. I'll take it. I'm not fussy.
Glow rocks. Sword Mark 2. Wind chime. Profitamol block. I'm not gonna buy it because we're ready. Firebrand. Let's take it to the far corner. Place it down. Let's see if we can do that. And then we can get Red Hots to go. Oh, we need the arachnid. That's why we are not doing that yet. I want an arachnid visitor. I think we have all of the requirements for it. Don't think we need this. Still. Probably could have sold it now that I think about that. Oh well. Future reference. I don't know what we can do to get some quick levels up right now. But Cinnamonkey. Oh, we can grow another tree so that the Cinnamonkey as the first part of his
Morning.
first part of his visit or resident requirement.
Ready to spend?
filled out. Nightshade. We could have used that a while ago. Let's do an apple tree. I'll do it over here, so we should place it. Check out. We can dig a hole. Boom. And put that there. I think we have 40% of our garden is water, so we should be seeing a chickopotamus just appear, because I believe that's the only requirement for it, is just have it be 40% water. But I'll do a little bit extra just to hopefully that'll get it to show up at least. This is also a problem. Hopefully Ivor is selling the captain's cutlass. Because I'm tired of ruffians already. We've only had them for a little bit. Why? Why is that not smack hard dirt? So just to cut grass, and it was smacking like it was breaking hard soil. So that's a little odd. But, if we don't get to show up, I think it's gonna start. Why has nothing come in? Like, this is awful. The RNG for this series is so bad right now. Like, I haven't been able to get a donut to show up. A fudge hog shown up like twice. I haven't been able to get an arachnid to come in. And it is frustrating. Let's see. 3, 13, 23, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42. So I believe that's all we should need for a chippopotamus to appear. But I will double check that. Yeah, for him to appear, we only need 40%. So I don't know. Let's get rid of this too. Particularly careful. But actually, what I will go by is the Banjo-Kazooie statue from Cost Lots.
I knew extending the opening hours would pay off.
I like Banjo-Kazooie, but I don't know if I've ever actually completed it. But I watch a lot. I've been watching a lot of playthroughs of their games. Mostly from more well-known YouTubers. But, let's see. We can also go check Ivor's bargain and see if he has
one more rummage
the captain's cut. He does not have the captain's cut.
Once more,
So, that sucks. Fully grown. We can work on the Flutterscotch thing so the Jameleon comes in. I believe we have 3 colors right now. And what do we need to get them to change colors? still waiting for Arachnid. Alright, so let's grab. I don't think we have a bird of paradise. But we can go buy a buttercup.
Good evening. So I'm not the only person who can't afford to sleep around here.
Water lily. We can actually get through quite a few. That are pretty easy. Let's grow a tulip seed.
And
One.
You.
Then let's return 10
Transaction's
items.
done. No
Let's
credit or
grab
refunds. Sold as seen.
We have a water lily growing, so that's good. Let's grab a buttercup seed.
Found what you.
Let that grow. And then we can do thistle. The water lily died, so I guess we're doing thistles. I want to move my controller away, so hopefully you guys don't hear
So
the
I'm not the
clicking
only
of the
person who
buttons.
can't
I
afford to sleep
apologize
around
for
here.
hearing that. It's just, I like to play with my hands up on my desk. So it is a little difficult sometimes because the mic always picks up a lot of stuff. Like if I don't turn off the filter or the filter on my, I don't want to. If I don't turn out the filter on my fish tank, the microphone picks that up as well. So that's a pain. And 3 colors right now. We can have a map. I think we need 4 for Jamelian to come in, and then 5 for him to become a resident. So I think white, we have technically 3 because we have blue, red, and white. So we have, I think I can send a direction after 1 more. And we'll just do that. We'll make that an express
Hey,
one.
got some work for me?
So, we'll do an express white flutterscotch.
And
And this will probably be about a 25 to 30 minute episode. It's going to be a little bit shorter, just so I can take care of all the editing for this. Just because I'm testing a couple things out just to see if they work out better, if you guys notice any quality difference. Hopefully it'll be better. Ooh, and the monkey guys are coming. That's good. I'm just gonna wait for this thistle to grow so I can break it and feed it over. Because I do not want our pinatas to start fighting, and I believe that's what thistles do, is they just irritates them into fights. Let's see what Cedos has got for us, if he's got any new seeds. I think that's just a blackberry bush. That's a monkey nut seed.
The bad seed.
Nope. Don't care for this. Don't care. What? Mystery seed. Is it a snapdragon? I'll plant it. We'll see how that goes. I'm going to sell that. I do not want to keep it. Ah, it is a snapdragon. Yeah. I don't know if this will get anything in that one either. But you never know. You never know what will happen. Is it fully grown? I don't think so. Right out. Should be good. Hunter caught Pinata. Let's go grab that.
Nobody hunts in them. Pick out a good.
White return to garden. Let us break or tap a flower head. Let's send our flutterscotch after the flower. I think this is fully grown by should eat that and turn yellow. Boom. Variant discovered. That's good. I didn't remember. That's what the exact need for a yellow flutterscotch was. I think it's flicker. Ugh, I can't tell because it didn't break apart on the hit. So we have 4 colors. So Jameleon should come into the garden now. But I do not believe we do have to have 5. We're looking at it. Because Jameleon is usually one, because I never usually do Flutterscotch variants. But I guess for sake of entertainment, for what is a slow episode, it feels like, because we are doing nothing. This feels like it is taking. Oh, the tulip. So it's right here. Tap it. Grab the tulip flower. Put it right there, and send out a flutterscotch. Then I think we have 5 different colors of flutterscotch. And there we go. And I can send this flutterscotch over to this one. Black flutterscotch? That just makes it look like it is not a resident anymore. That's just a wild flutterscotch. I refuse to believe that. And then this should turn it purple if I don't. Oh, that's real. Do they all have different wings? Oh, they do. That's super cool, actually.
Your garden.
I didn't know that. That's awesome. They all have different wing schemes. Figure that out. So new level. Good. So we'll see if Ivor has it. Because Ivor, I'm waiting for him to get the One Poor Wonder.
It's no surprise
Yes.
to see a gardener of your
So now we only have to water our plants once. That's awesome. Because now I don't have to worry about it. Because as you probably know, I am so very bad at watering my plants, and I don't hire the waterlings or whatever they are. So now we can just go boop, and now we don't have to water it again, I believe. So that's really, really good. I don't think Billy can build the mine yet.
Morning, Gov. I'd offer you a bacon, buddy, but I
Nope,
just
sharing
ate the
shed is
last
for
one.
Goobaz. But he does not have... the mine yet, where we can get the Dragonache egg from. So what I might do is if, I guess Chippopotamus just isn't going to show up, I'll probably give it this episode, maybe next episode as well. If he doesn't show up, I'll probably fill it back in just so we get back a bunch of our garden. Because it's not a great way to go about things. We have significantly less garden size. And like as much as I like Chippopotamus, I'd rather have a garden full of pinatas. I think that'd be a lot better to see too. Tower of Sour is going good. There's a Newtgat. I just see nothing coming out. I don't know why our RNG has been so bad. This is awful. I think I've only seen like the badge sickle in the background once or twice. And then I saw the arachnid. That's about it. I have not seen any wild pinatas today. I don't know why. So, well, depending on how much longer the RNG turns to just have bad luck with us, we might just end this series. Like, we won't get a bunch of like cool pinatas, like the elephant, the hippopotamus, the Warriors. But once we do get Dragonash, if we will try to go maybe an episode after that, and then we'll probably call this series good, and we'll probably begin our new series the week after, which I am super excited to go play. Because I will tell you, it is a reboot of a series, and I have liked the first 2 games in this rebooted series because I never got to play the old ones. So that I'm really excited to go play this 3rd installment. Let's see, what you want? What you got for us, Cedos?
The bat.
Alright, that's a Nightshade, which is only good for Licatoads. But that might be useful to grow and just go get a Licatoad real quick like. So that we can get his evolution. So we get some XP from that. As much as I do not like it. Because these are Nightshade berries, and they are poisonous to all of your pinatas. But if you feed one to a Licatoad,
Hi.
they
You're after
will
something good, right? No boring level 1
they will
stuff.
evolve into a Lacatoad. I need to make some room. Is that why
Keep me in.
Is that why people aren't coming into our garden either? Just because it's so crowded. So let's sell our... Nope, don't beat them. Very good. Sell serpents. I might just clear out a bunch of our... We don't need... I'm giving up on the... Sell a Canberry. As much as I don't want to. Sherbat, I don't think we need particularly. We have a lot of Tafflies as well. Mouse Mallow, don't need it as much as you think he's cool. I'm gonna get rid of our Pretz Tails as well. Not our Foreheads, because I need him later. Get rid of our other Pretz Tail. I'll get Sherbat when he comes down from the I like serpents. Twingers, snaps. Really don't need.
Are you selling? Cause I'm.
I don't like it. But maybe that's why our pinatas are
Hey, got some
not
work
showing
for
up.
me? Starting to
they're
get
like,
itchy feet.
no, I'm good.
You go on back.
So actually, do we even have to? Well, we'll get an award for growing a Nightshade bush too, which is good. Well, let's go check Cost-a-Lots.
I knew
See,
extending the opening
see if
hours
she
would
has
pay
a,
off.
like a
Come
fruit.
in,
I
come
think
in.
it's a fruit. There it is. So that's good to know when I come back. Don't think there's, nothing out of the ordinary. We got some pavement that I don't even use. We got some new seeds. Snapdragon. I think that gets the Dragonfly, I want to say. But I've been plenty wrong in this series before. Okay, let's go to Paper Pets. Nope, nuts. Grass packets. Let's see if we can grab the cow.
Yeah, come in. I should be at a
Don't think
party
so,
right
'cause there's
now,
no-
but don't let that stop you.
We can get a kitty floss.
Yeah.
I think we'll just get the resident awards.
It's
Return to items.
thanks on behalf
Grab
of my
a raspberry.
If you're all
We can
thanks,
grab
maybe I'll get my
Bark bark.
Yeah, so
We might have to do the chili.
if you're all thanks
Chili
on
and
behalf of my
let's grab a
absentee parent.
Gnocchi.
Selling it's Thanks. On behalf of... I knew you couldn't resist.
These are...
If you're...
I like raspberries because you can get one of them for... You need one of them for...
You're got.
Why? Why are ruffians here? Go away. Please. Oh, we might go with it.
Oh no! A ruffian is on the way!
Oh, I think I can send the foreheads after the ruffians. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I can do that. So kitty floss. So the Monkey. So the budget. Like the raspberry. I'm gonna get a ruffian. Oh, and we can send sure that. Where's the one? I don't think he's going to go quietly into the night. Did he not show up? Oh, Fittermole's right there. We can tame him. Let's see if we get to level 26. And then we will call it an episode, so a little bit longer. And then we can actually finish with the storybook.
Pick out a good.
That'll be an awesome thing to do. So lick a toad. Return to menu. Cost a lot. I don't know if we have to hit him, like we did the serpent eggs,
No,
or I don't know if we
like
just
that.
feed it to him and hope. Because we can do Nightshade. Man, I hope I'm not wrong about this. He's gonna get real sick if he is. What's up, buddy? Oh. I have severely miscalculated that call. Let me actually look up how to evolve like a toad. Oh, I do have to tap it with a shovel. I don't hit it. Although, it might be the same thing. Oh, cool. It just has to eat a red flutterscotch. Oh, but we have 6 colors, I guess. We can always just call for a flutterscotch and go from there. Much as I don't want to. Like butterscotch. Oh, we already hit level 26.
Morning.
Boom.
How are
We're
you
that
today?
good.
Bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, and ready to spend.
We can grow bananas. Alright, round 2.
You're guard.
I look great. Let's see, I think we were an expert gardener. So now are we just like master gardener?
My natural talent meant that I started as a great gardener.
Oh,
Now,
his natural talent is as obvious as it is. Boom! Did it. Didn't fail this time. Now we have a Lackatoad. It's so derpy. 4 Arachnids. Yeah, I don't even have 1 Arachnid, my guy. So we are struggling in that department. But we did reach level 26, which means I believe... Let's check Ivor for nukes. costs a lot. He's got the bananas.
It's no surprise to see
Oh,
a
we
gardener
got
of your
Stardust. It's
stature
Mumbo
up so
Jumbo
early. Until our
from Banjo-Kazooie as well. Let's grab just a banana tree seed.
Hello. Chocolate cash melting in your pocket? I'll take it. I'm not fussy. An ex-
And I think I'll probably just fill in the rest of this garden. Because as much as I'd love to have a hippopotamus, I'm not going to take away 30% of my, or 40% of my garden just for a chance for him to appear. Okay, we'll just wonder. Our Profitamole's right there. Good, no ruffians come in. Macro Raccoon is over there chilling. What Pinata is ill? Why is the tap not ill? What happened? I don't think.
The sour pinata.
Profitable, it's cool. You fully grown, so I can wake you already. Boom! Profitables.
You've been awarded.
I think we've already had this.
Oh no! A rough...
Yep, Profitable is over here. Also, quite derpy. You can give him bottles glasses from Banjo-Kazooie. Clear that out, and let me go check Willy, just to make sure it was level
Morning,
26 that we
I'd
can get
offer
the
you a
mine.
bacon, buddy, but
Yes,
I
we
just
can
ate the last
buy
one.
the mine now. So that, I'll probably do some of that stuff off screen. I'll probably replace a good portion of our garden with dirt and put grass back over it. But as of right now, let's just listen to the last, or one of the chapter we got in this.
I was washed up.
Hold on, let me just double check. Yep. Okay.
Mother was
So we are on chapter 9. I didn't know if we skipped chapter 8, so I didn't remember it.
I was washed up on the beach, and when I tried to move, my legs wouldn't do as they were told. I struggled to the middle of the island. There was a shabby hut with an old man sitting outside. "Welcome to my island," he said. I could have survived on my own, but he looked like he needed help. I crawled over to him and told him about my incredible adventure to find a dragonage. The old man scratched his chin and then said, "I think you've been tricked." I suddenly realized that I had abandoned the children to a crooked pest of a man. I demanded that the old man help me to get home. "It's rather rude to rush off," said the old man. "I'm 65, you know, and I still have all my own teeth. I don't get much company these days, so why don't you stop for a chat, and I'll do my best to help you out." I spent the afternoon drinking tea and listening to the old man. It turned out he was a diggerling, and for years he had been digging strange and wonderful objects out of the ground. One object was a large egg, which, as the old man put it, was as close as he'd ever been to a dragonage. Eventually, the diggerling carried me down to the coast. He had a boat there that he used to visit his daughter, who lived on Pinata Island. The miner agreed to sail me home past the treacherous rocks and back to my family.
There we have it. So the Dragonache egg we have to get from the mine with diggerlings. But that is going to be all for this episode. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in the next episode.